So I had two detectives from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department up here today, and I showed them about, I think it was 265 phone calls coming from the guy that I took the dog from, the um, the little black elf Webster, and they were able to. He called the cops, said I took his dog, right? He called the sheriff's department. So they looked up the phone call and got his information and shit. And they looked through my phone and put, guy had some kind of laptop, like with some kind of thing on it, and took all my shit out of my phone. I had to sign some kind of release, and had to sign a thing that I was willing to press charges. So he's gonna get a rude awakening when he watches this message, because that's what he does. And he sends me all kinds of nice little messages because he's too much of a coward. Because the last time I seen him, I slapped the potato chips that he went to the food bank for out of his hand, and he goes, "I'm gonna call the cops." This girl down at Family Dollar's like, "What, do you blame him? Look at you and look at him." The dude's a little pansy, you know. But I had to take that dog because he left him tied up to a tree, and the bolt's still in the tree. I had to use wire cutters to cut that dog free, and he had like 14 cops showed up at my house. I got a pounding on my door, and all these cops are like parking these big SUVs and knocking on my door. There's like 6 of them, you know, with their flashlights on, and I'm going, yeah, this is not good. And I told the story before, but he said, "Your neighbor says that you took his dog from him." I go, "Yeah, I did." And they go, "Good, well, don't give it back to him because he's got felony animal cruelty charges." And the original girl and the original guy, that I don't know if she was there or she was in the car, but she was like, you know, we're both animal lovers, and we just didn't like the dude, and we've dealt with him before, and we know he's a fucking scumbag, you know. And we ran his information, and he's got fucking animal cruelty charges, multiple. He can't even own a fucking gerbil. So I called them. The one guy that showed up kind of works that area, knew of it a little bit. Like, you know, I showed him a picture of the dog. I showed him a picture of the guy that owned him and his mugshot and shit like that. And I got all his information, you know. So he's gonna one day be driving in a car without a tail light, and he's gonna get pulled over in whatever county, wherever, and he's gonna get the surprise of his life when they run his license, or, you know, he hangs out with a bunch of losers. So he'll be getting arrested, and I'll be going to court and pressing charges on him. I'm just so tired.